tell you right now, I am getting so tired of the cliffhangers on World Trigger. Like, oh, I say this every fucking week. I'm getting so tired of the cliffhangers because I'm really getting fucking interested. Like, the reveal of the strongest squad and their, triggers that's based off of neighbors. I'll tell you what, I'm just... World Trigger is just so misunderstood. Like, I did not think it would be this good. Like, I've been watching it week to week, before this arc happened. And, I mean, it's good. I've been enjoying World Trigger. But it hasn't been nothing like, oh my god, this is fucking amazing. Like, I haven't, fought that. But this arc, oh my. This is why I'm starting to fall in love with the series now. Like, this arc has just changed my perspective on World Trigger and what I really think about the entirety of this series. I mean, the world building, to the enemy reveals, to the neighbor triggers, and just different things like that. I mean, the different neighborhoods where the different worlds and different Treon users that have, like, horns, and, if they have black horns, that would mean that they're black trigger users. White horns means they're regular trigger users. Stuff like that. Just so much going on, just so much information, and I'm loving it. I'm freaking loving it. Really, if Toei Animation just put a better budget into the art and animation, oh my god, this would just be a brilliant series. It really would. But, nonetheless, I'm just glad to be able to see a series. And I'm glad Toei Animation actually started animating this, because I got introduced to such a damn good series. Like, this episode speaks for itself, man. It's so damn good. Like, it is so damn good. And I'm just loving the way the characters and all that are going. Like, getting to see how Konami showed off her powers in this. Like, she shows off her new trigger that's, kind of made just specifically for her, and you see this giant-ass freaking weapon she's using, and she's just wrecking those new Treon soldiers, the rabbits, like it's nothing. Like, she cuts through them like it's nothing, like they're butter, and I'm like, yo, what the, whoa, like, it just... No wonder Kuga cannot fight them. Like, and no wonder Kuga lost to her. It makes so much sense. I wonder, I really wonder, did Konami use her trigger, like the trigger she's using in this episode, against Kuga? Because we know Kuga fought Konami in the training room, but we never got to really see what trigger she was using. Like, did she eventually go to her main choice of fighting, or was she just fighting with a standard border agent type trigger? Because if so, that means Kuga is nowhere near her league of power. Think about that for a second, okay? Because if she wasn't really even using this type of trigger to fight Kuga, yeah, but I mean, you could also factor in, he wasn't using his black trigger, but still, the point of it is just how strong she is. Like, I underestimated her. I really did. I underestimated the entire squad here. Like, the strongest squad in Border. I completely underestimated them. They just came around out of nowhere in this episode and just backhanded me. Like, I got fucking backhanded. Like, I'm just sitting here strolling along like it's nothing. Like, I'm not aware of anything. All of a sudden, this giant-ass fist or slap just comes in and knocks me out. That's kind of what happens, because I fought this squad. They were strong. I knew they were strong because they worked underneath Jin, but I didn't think they were that strong. Like, the senpais are just, yo. So, yeah, this episode of World Trigger just speaks for itself. It really does. It's just that freaking good. Getting to see the way the fighting was done, getting to see the way the development was done, getting to see how the humanoid, enemies of the neighborhood, are coming in to the world, and they're trying to capture C-rank agents, and they're also coming after, Chica. That right there, I wonder what's going to happen. I mean, I wonder too, actually, since Chica has such a huge capacity when it comes to Treon, since we saw her cube, like, at the beginning of World Trigger, I wonder if the rabbits could actually fit Chica inside of them. That kind of sounds wrong. I don't mean it like that. The thing I'm getting at is that her Treon cube is just gigantic. It's fucking gigantic, and I wonder if that could fit in the rabbits. I really wonder, because it seemed like it was bigger than what they could possibly hold, because they can press these, little cubes into them, so I wonder. I'm really curious about that, because it makes me want to see Chica actually get caught, just to see if they could capture her, because she just has a large amount of Treon. I mean, I wonder if, Rabbit would overload if it actually tried to grab that Treon from Chica. I mean, that might be possible. I have no fucking idea, but I mean, it might be possible. So yeah, that's this episode of World Trigger. Very hype. A lot of hype. Oh yeah, one thing I want to point out. As was already prophesized before, you know, this arc began, or right before it began, it stated that Osamu was going to be in danger, but from the looks of it, from the way this episode is going, Osamu doesn't seem like he's in that bad of danger. Like, he seems like he's fine. It seems like the person that's supposed to save Osamu is in more danger than Osamu is, because he's fighting a black trigger agent. So yeah, that's not good. So, I wonder, is the prophecy going towards this fight, or is it going for another fight in the future? I wonder. Anyways, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.